One of the things that makes America so special is it has created this narrative, this story of a way of being able to tap into your creativity and be able to build something that is of your own making. What are we doing in America to strengthen that entrepreneurial spirit? Rising Tide Capital is a nonprofit that provides mentorship, training, and access to capital for entrepreneurs who are looking to start and grow businesses.
I am born and raised in Brooklyn, New York, USA, one of the best places on earth. When I was in high school, 17, I met my husband. 21, I got married. We had our first daughter, then had another daughter, then the twins, but we separated. And it was kind of abrupt. It was abrupt for me, and I didn't have an income. Now I'm 40, and I was with this one person since I'm 17. It was traumatic. It was really, really traumatic for all of us. I just wanted to have something to do basically for that summer for the girls and myself. I started randomly mailing one of those Bath & Body products out to my friends, like, hey, give me your address again. And I would mail it out to them just to make myself feel happy, like I was doing something, and I would put it in these little jars that I had purchased. It just started out as something to do to occupy my time. There was no plan.
We believe that one of the most powerful forces in the world that we can use to fight poverty is entrepreneurship.
Our average entrepreneur is a single mom, 41, 2 kids, working 1 or 2 jobs and making about $35,000 a year.
A friend of mine, she told me about Rising Tide. I just think that they really, really are for the little person that has a dream.
So when an entrepreneur walks in the doors at Rising Tide Capital, the very first step is often to go through our program, the Community Business Academy. A 3-month program that enables entrepreneurs to learn some of the hardest parts: cash flow, bookkeeping, negotiations, marketing, in a way that makes it very tangible, not theoretical. We're really focused on, do you know how to run a business?
The change is not going to come from the outside. The change is not going to come from big companies. It's going to come from us.
It's about human potential, and that is already all around us. We just have to see it for what it is. What makes you unique and special in this world?
What we need is to awaken personal courage. We need to awaken community courage.
Growing up in Brooklyn, especially in the area where I lived, you didn't see many people getting up, owning their own businesses. I never really considered opening up my own business, starting my own business. I didn't think inside I was prepared for that. But my oldest daughter asked my second daughter, and they didn't know I heard them. She was like, do you think this is gonna work? Like, they had so much doubt. And I tear up every time I think about it, because that was the moment where I was like, this has to work. Like, whatever this is, I have to make it work. Pink Pearl Naturals is a natural and organic bath and body skincare product line. I really want Pink Pearl Naturals to be a boutique brand. The pride that I have when I'm doing the work is because I own it, but the passion is because I like what I do. I like creating things from scratch and seeing the end result.
After they graduate from the Community Business Academy, we then craft a customized plan, the part where financial capital comes in. We have a network of dozens of lenders and other types of small business investors that can come in and can provide that catalytic capital to get the business up and running or growing.
Rising Tide, when you complete it, you have like this level of confidence. There's like, you're almost invincible. I'm laying the foundation for a legacy. I want my daughters to know that if they want to start a business, that it is possible for them. So I needed them as girls to know that they could do something for themselves, because my parents didn't teach me that.
Within 2 years of starting our programs, our entrepreneurs see an average of 67% increase in revenue. They also see a 51% increase in household income. We also see a decrease in reliance on public assistance.
We work with over 1,000 entrepreneurs a year across 5 cities. We see a new Rising Tide business open every 3 days.
Being able to see the numbers is important, but In addition to that, we have the benefit of being surrounded by our entrepreneurs, and so we see and get to hear the stories of what's happening, who they've hired.
And it's basically like you have a lifetime of support. That network, like no matter what, they're gonna help you.
A rising tide can lift all boats, but people need boats. So not only are we building little individual boats, but we're also connecting these boats and creating a giant armada of economic opportunity and hope.